Good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Be Happy Central live show. This is episode 13. Today we are having Papii Chvlo straight from the East Rand. He's a rapper. You can say he's an artist, recording artist, performing artist. So he writes his own music. So today it'll be one of those epic shows, and yeah, I can see Papii Chvlo has already joined into the live. He's ready because we are ready. Like I said, this is the Be Happy Central live show, which is episode 13, and today we have Papii Chvlo in the mother having building. It'll be an epic episode. If you have any question for Papii Chvlo, please feel free, and we will dissect them before we end the conversation. Yo, man, Papii Chvlo, please send me a request to join in the live, Ndwana, because I've been low-key struggling to actually invite you here. Please do so. Just accept it, and we start the conversation. Today we are cooking like the last time. We're right here at the kitchen because we having like renovations as we speak. So yeah, man, please bear with me. But at least the lighting is proper. So yeah, man, Papii Chvlo, just send a request. Let's start the conversation. Go live, Papii. Set. Go live. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I've been accepting to go live with Papii. Let me try to invite him. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Everything now, can you hear me?
Yeah, everything is not. Can you hear me, my bro? Can you hear me, my bro?
Sure,
Yeah,
I
man.
can hear you.
Yo, what's good, my brother? What's good, my brother? Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for also accepting our invitation to come to the Be Happy Central live show. I know you stay very far, Antoine. I'm from Sotra, from East Rand, and for me, it's a privilege having you, my bro. Hope your Saturday is doing well. So if you have
Yeah,
any questions for Papii Chvlo, please don't be scared to comment, and let's engage, guys. Let's engage. Come on, John.
yeah, I'm good, my dog. I'm good, my guy, you know. And also it's really like a privilege to bro. You know what I'm saying? Me coming from an Eastern, just like you mentioned, coming from an Eastern and talking to someone that lives in Soweto, and also that conversation is happening and because I'm from Ulo, you understand? So it's
Yeah.
really dope, my guy. I'm really good, bro. I'm having a nice Saturday, you know. It's an easy morning. I hope you
Yeah, man.
good, my guy.
Yeah, I'm good, but let it be easy. Let it be easy. I'm hella fresh, and I mean, even though it was kind of hard to wake up, but yes, that's really hard. But I did manage to because I knew which I'm having you today. So
For sure.
you need to get the ball rolling, damn. So, Papii Chvlo, please tell us, Muti Ubani, because me personally, I don't know you, my king. This is the first encounter between me and you, and actually having a conversation like this. So please holler at us and letting us know who are you, where you from, what inspired you to be into the music, you know, per timeline. Before we actually get into deep into the music, what kind of projects that you have and that kind of stuff. But for now, let's start with who is Papii Chvlo? What's your real name? Where you from? You know?
Yeah. So me, my dog, my real name, my government name is Usiabonga, and my surname is Wagantuachai, and I'm from the Eastern End, born and raised Eastern End. And also yeah, dog, like I come from a public school. Let me put it like that, you know.
Yeah.
And the love for music, it started at a very young age. You know, when you come from the hood, bro, like there's always like this influence of umculo. You understand the music, it plays everywhere, dog. Especially with me, I lived like around close to a tavern, dog, yabo, from a young age, dog. So I was so exposed to umculo, and
Mm.
and and primary stage, with the homies. That's where it all began, actually. I was with the gang. You'd find some boys that were exposed to the social media. With me, I never had social media at primary, right? Because ngiyintwana yasemavageni. But like with having like friends that are exposed to such things, it helped me to, because you're a kid, when you're a kid and other kids are doing something, you wanna be a part of it. You wanna look cool and type of shit. So
Right.
my friends in primary, the ones that were my friends in primary, they used to do like ciphers. So I'd go and check in, like, yo, what's happening? What y'all doing? So I'm also exposed to the likes of Pro Kid. I'm exposed to the likes of Proverbs. I know like the 50 Cent, the Biggie Smalls and all of that. And that's where it all started. That's when I was like, okay, you know what? I think in everything that I have experienced as a kid, maybe sports, it may be iskela, it may be anything else. But like music, it's the only thing that stands out for me. I understand that identifies who Papii Chvlo is, or who Siyabonga is as a human being. Yeah.
Now, revamping from primary school, like you said, in primary school, you were not too exposed to social media and stuff. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that the music inspiration comes from living near a tavern. You're like me, man. My house here where I stay, we used to have a tavern. So now, I mean, that's the main reason why I started music because I could hear different diversity of music from reggae to
Yeah,
and many kwaito, hip hop, and all that kind of stuff.
yeah,
So
sure.
tell us about the journey to high school. I think that's when maybe you were more exposed to social media
Hmm.
and the possibilities that I mean you can like take your music further than just your location, which is where you at Eastern.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Even like in high school, like I had like my boys that influenced me into the social media thing, because I wasn't really, you see, if it comes to uh anything that's technology, I was like the gaming guy, the gaming kid. I was always playing games, so I was not into what's happening on Instagram, what's happening on Facebook, whatever. But like I had friends that would plug me, yo, do you know this video? Do you know this? Do you know that you can do this and that? And as time goes, you realize that with this music thing, there's people that see that you're doing something. There's people that really like what you're doing, and they tell you, yo, how can we find your music? That's when your friends come in now, and you're like, yo, dog, since you guys are exposed to this whole thing, I think you guys can teach me how I can use it to my advantage, and promoting my music and making sure that when we finish high school, because chances are when we finish high school we're gonna be going in different places. So at least when you guys are out there doing your thing and I know this thing right here, I'd be able also to utilize it and be able to manipulate the markets. Just like right now I'm talking to you from Soweto, bro, and I'm just a kid from East Rand. So it's the influence from the gents. It really worked. It's really doing something, actually.
Mm,
For
mm, mm.
sure.
No, no, I see the importance of having support as you grow up, man, especially when you starting off to like really chasing your dreams. Like you said, you got support from peers
Yeah, yeah.
or peoples from school. So tell us about the space of Israel, Njaya Oguti. How is it looking like in terms of music? Are they like legitimate exposure for you right now to actually push, or it's a matter of you need to go like as much as you want to open up, which is here in Kaslami. You need to
Mhm.
go by Soweto, to actually get your music exposed to the right people. Like, what's happening in Eastland? Because I mean, the last time I went to Eastland, it was at Whiteville. I have a brother there at Whiteville, so I
Mhm.
saw the lifestyle. I'm told,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
which is completely different from Soweto. Plus, just
Mm.
give us an idea of how is it like to be an artist at Eastland, specifically your location.
Yeah. I think it's the same as all hoods.
Mm.
That's yeah. I think that's my personal opinion. I think it's the same as all hoods,
Mm,
but I think it's like living in Soweto or maybe living in PTA or living in CPT. Eh,
mm,
As a creative, the main goal is to end up in Jersey so
mm,
that you can pursue this thing as further as you can, you know. So
mm,
Eastern, I think it's the same thing. Everyone that's an artist, their main goal is to go not only in Jersey, but
mm.
to go like in different markets, you know, different regions, which is gonna be like Jersey, the Soweto, PTA, and maybe one day across all Africa, you know. So yeah, I think it's the same as all hoods, man. There's no difference. It's just a matter of how you move and who you connect with, and yeah, that's just what I
Awesome.
think it is. It's my personal opinion, you know. I think it's yeah, yeah,
All right, looking into going back to high school, the journey.
for
Now
sure.
that you in social media after being a gamer and you exposed because of the support you had within your peers at high school,
Sure.
tell us about when you actually started taking social media serious, and when and also what were the kind of challenges that you had to go through in order to find your first professional song to be recorded, and you know that kind of stuff. Just get us into that whole process.
So what happened was because I knew that like as time goes, especially I think 2019 when I was matriculating, sorry. I think like 2019 when I was matriculating, that's when I knew because I was you know you have to focus in school and at the
Mm,
other side you want to make music and shit. So I was making music while studying, right?
mm,
And then after that, it's like Corona hits, and then obviously now the only thing you can do is be on social media, whether it be TikTok, IG, Google, whatever it is, you're just gonna be there, making sure you're just there, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're not like really a creative, but you there. That's why you find like a lot of people became creative 2020 because it was Corona time. You had nothing to do but just be on social media. So I think that's when it started with me too. You know, I realized like, okay, cool, nothing is happening. Oh, there's a thing that called distribution. There's this distribution abayibiza ngento so and so, and then obviously I had to do some research. I'm like, okay, cool, let me test it at first. When I tested like the first time, it was for free, you know. I'm like, okay, this thing can take my music to Spotify and be streamable. Okay, I really need to take it further, you know. And then some of my friends, again, they were already like into the premium distributions, and I was like, okay, I can also do that too. I'm like, yeah, that's when I started doing it. And yeah, because another thing, way before I had a distribution, I was recording so many music, you understand? So I had like gang music. So for me to have a distribution, it didn't like uh, get in my way with now I have to go back and make music and then come back and focus on the distribution thing. It was just a thing of now we're moving forward. It's a progress thing. We're just gonna work on this distribution thing, and then the music is there, and we'll pick which songs or which song goes out, and yeah, whatever happens will happen.
mm. So I know that there was so many challenges that you had to go through in terms of uh, distribution the music, like you said, you were not in that premium level.
Yeah, yeah.
So and as a student, as you were studying and trying to push this music thing, then COVID hit. Um,
Hmm.
was the time in as you started embarking your music career where you thought, bro, I need a check. I need a check because I need to get to into the premium level. I need a check.
Hmm.
I need to properly do proper promotions for my music so it reaches out to a lot of people and grow my following. What was going through your mind? What was going through your life during that process when COVID hit? And I'm thinking because COVID hit, when COVID hit, a lot of people were struggling financially. People were losing
Yeah,
jobs.
yeah,
So
yeah,
how do you manage to maneuver, being able to invest in your music, not for a student, not for a next job?
yeah. I, I think it was school, you know. I think in school it was the thing that took me away from not sing ukuthi kuyashuba, you understand? Because we get to isikolo, you understand, and then I think it was a gap year thing. So during that time, I was just recording. You know, I was just happy because another thing, when you don't have equipment, and then somebody, one of your friends, like, yo, Dark Knight mic in the laptop, make some music. It's so exciting because you don't have it. I understand, and it's Corona, my guy. So what else do you want to do? Just lock in, go in and lock in, work. So that's all I did. And then 2021, the Corona was still active, and then I went to college. You understand? So school was the one that was also making like not not helping me not to focus on, damn bro, financially in this music thing it's hectic, da da da. I was like, okay, cool. I got this school thing that I need to focus on. I think focus is scale and then this music thing is I'm gonna pay my distribution and it's gonna happen as it happens because I have the music. It's plenty, you understand. So I have enough young tall. So I have enough time to focus on Scala while I'm dropping my music. Obviously, I wasn't like well informed in terms of I need to market the music like like extensively. But at the same time I was like, okay, cool. The Scala thing, like I said, the Scala thing was the main thing, my dog. It was the main thing that was keeping me busy. But obviously, it gets to a point where now you have to know like the marketing side, you understand? And then you look back and you're like, okay, this girl took some time from me learning what other things that I should be doing right now. Yabo. But yeah, there's always time. So I'm still learning even till this day.
So, in terms of marketing, man, as I'm artist, I'm an artist myself. We struggle with one thing, man, growing followership and being consistent in our content creation. So, give us an advice, Jam. How is it possible to grow your following? Like you growing your following and growing a following that is having candidates that are engaging, having candidates that are true to your brand and everything that you do, meaning they sharing, they commenting, they there way too.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it about sorry my nigga, is it about creating consistent music or there's just a method, there's just a recipe for it?
I think it's consistency of content. About just putting out content. You understand? Like I said, bro, like being a creative as like it's like being someone in a corporate world, someone that's doing a content. They know every day they need to make sure the books are in order. Like they have to report everything, every stock that comes in. They need to be sure. You get what I'm saying? So also with being an artist, that's the same thing, but also it's a different world. What matters is how you apply the knowledge or the skill to it. You understand? So you have to be consistent. Your bookkeeping is posting back to back, back to back. People have to know you. You understand? Because you might think I'm only gonna post maybe when I drop an album. I'm just gonna do surprise drops. I'm not gonna roll out anything. I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna freestyle this thing. It's a dope thing, but you have to be honest with yourself. You have to look at where you are right now. Yeah, I understand. And compare yourself with maybe someone big like Kendrick. Why does Kendrick only post when he drops, when he has something, and then you see that like before he became the biggest guy in the world, he had some working to do throughout the years, the consistency, yeah, I understand. And the consistency got to where he is now, where he can just be quiet and come back whenever he wants to. So right now, with me being an upcoming and uprising artist, it means I have to apply the consistency even in hard times. It's not an easy thing. It's like applying discipline. It's not easy. But at the end of the day, I have to do it. I understand. I have no choice. What I'm doing, it requires a lot of that, and I have to be tapped in. I have to be locked in. I have to be focused, disciplined, and apply the consistency, like I'm saying, just so that I don't know. I don't know. because the following can be 100K and still not be the biggest artist in South Africa. But I do believe with consistency, you can have maybe 50K and be the biggest artist in the whole Africa. I understand. It's just a matter of consistency.
All right, now getting into the music. Today I was listening to, I think you have 2 projects out and some couple of features. I don't know if I'm wrong, dog. Please explain those 2 projects, man. What inspired the project? What was the reason behind the 2 projects? I think the first one has 2 songs, and the other one it's a whole body of work, and something slums, dog. Yeah, something slums. Yeah, please. Yeah, please tell us the titles and what was going through your mind, what was going through your life on both those projects.
So with the first one is called Chvlo Mode. So yeah, Chvlo Mode, right? So Chvlo Mode is like when me as an artist, I'm in my mode. It's like, how can I put this? I'm trying to make an example with someone, but like let me just continue what I'm saying here. So Chvlo Mode is basically like a lifestyle. It's my world. You get what I'm saying? It's what happens in my world on a daily basis, you know. So with the 2 songs that I dropped, 2 singles, which is Chvlo Mode, that has Playing With Me and Miss Pulse. Those are songs that are about some girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, we as artists, bro, like it always gets to where it is about the girl, you know what I'm saying? So the song is 2 songs, that project, it was about the girl. It was about a heartbreak, you know, something I never said on the songs. And having distribution, I was like, okay, now that I have distribution and it might happen like someone big hears my music, how can they explain me or identify me as an artist? So I want to be this vulnerable artist. I want to talk about the things that I go through in life, which was that 2-pack about heartbreaks and relationships and all of that. I understand. And then the second one, it's called A Kid from the Slums. It also goes back to the emotion thing. You get me? It's not necessarily about Ucheri, but there is a song about Ucheri. Obviously, it's just being creative, right? But the project on its own, it's about Intwana Yasemkhukhwini, basically, Intwana Yasemavacheni. But I called it A Kid from the Slums, you know? I don't know why, but like, I think A Kid from the Slums just fit the description. It did fit the description because also I made the project so quick, you know? Took me about I think a week to 10 days. And I was like, okay, I have this body of work that sounds so amazing, and I'm just expressing what happens again in Chvlo Mode's lifestyle. That's what is about. You can listen from the first song, Ulogishi. I'm just talking about being in Bonayasets in the slums, you know, a kid from the slums. And then the second song, Umakoko Nomdeni, it's me talking about family and the emotions of it, you know, the sensitivity of it. And that song, it goes on and on and on and on. When you listen to the project, it's just me being expressive about being in Ghana in the slums and living in the slums, experiences in the slums, etc., etc.
So, John, I know as a young person, we obviously we as we grow,
Sure.
more especially we get exposed to different relationships in terms of having different girlfriends, some playing with them, some taking others. So through your heartbreaks, through your own experience, like you say, which is what your music consists of in most cases, what have you realized about having the importance of having a consistent relationship with someone? Is it good to have multiple partners? Is it good to just have one person? what is your perspective in terms of relationship at this current moment through your heartbreaks, and all the kind of stuff, my bro?
Can I be honest with you, bro?
Yeah.
I don't think I know, I don't think I know. Because
Yeah.
like even like I don't know if there's a okay, let me just delusion, all right?
Yeah.
Even in great relationships, I think we all have like impale personality, but like you have your own life, and the person that you're trying to build a life with have their own lives too, right? And in life, dog, in your life there's frustrations, there's so much, like there's so much that you need to deal with solo as a person and also them, right?
Facts.
And if you have something to achieve, and that something to achieve might take time, hey man, and you it's a gambling. I think it's gambling, bro. Like I say, bro, like personal frustrations, they're gonna get into whatever that you guys are building, and it might cause something. You understand? That's my personal thing. But also, being in something or being with someone that maybe like wants to see you do good in life and supports what you're doing, because when you're making music, not everyone sees, not everyone has your vision. You understand? It can be
Facts.
your family, it can be your friends, it can be your relationship. So if you're in a relationship and that's someone you're with, they don't have the same eye as you, then yeah, I don't think it's a good thing, bro. I just that's why I'm saying I don't really love. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I don't really know. But yeah, shout out to the ones that has their hands and they got the shit going.
I yeah. So I think we need to revamp to the people who've been sending in comments here, nah?
Hmm.
Because you have two questions actually, and I think it's
Okay.
to your latest music and maybe a previous project that you dropped. So, Mino South Africa says that please ask him when is he dropping mtanomuntu, then sword 998, ne? Ati, when is he dropping, because his last project summer 24 was fire out of this world. So actually what the first one is asking when are you dropping mtanomuntu, and the other one is just asking Gucci, when are you dropping again? We can't wait because we've been anticipating since your last project summer 24, which was fire.
Yeah. Okay. New music soon, man. Yabo. New music soon. Mode is basically dropping like next month, June. So yeah, June. It's dropping June, like on the 27th of June. It's already been distributed already. It's already artwork, everything ready, and yeah, and also yeah. So I think that the mtanomuntu project is answering the both questions. New music soon, which is the first single of the year, because it haven't dropped since the year started, right? So mtanomuntu is gonna be the first song of the year, the opening song of the year. And as the year goes, I also have some proper things.
So tell us about mtanomuntu. What was going through your mind as you were writing the lyrics? What inspired mtanomuntu? What kind of genre is it? Give us an idea.
Yeah, I think it's being in a relationship. Yeah, I like, oh, okay, no, not necessarily being in a relationship. I wrote the song with the perception of being in a relationship, because when I make songs, some songs are about me, and some songs it's itoring izizwa from someone else or something I saw. You understand? Yeah, and I'm like, okay, cool. What I saw and how I saw it, I can extend it into writings and make it a song. So Nomtano Muntu, that's what it is. It's written from the perception of um let me make this song about Umtano Muntu, you understand? And also when you listen to the song, the first 50 seconds of the song, you can hear the, I don't know, should I call it sampling or what, but you can hear me saying the rephrasing the lines of the late shows Togo. So yeah, that's where it all came from, you know, because I was like, okay, if I want to make this whole song about mtanomuntu that might be there or might not be there, you know, but it has to be something that's relatable to the people, and I want a catchy phrase, something that will linger in people's mind, which was that phrase of the late shows. Yeah.
So talk about the late shows. How is it so important for you to push the South African agenda over pushing the international agenda in terms of sounding American into the music side? How is it important to you?
Yeah, I think. Okay, I can give my music, bro. I'm more like South African related, you know. I can go like international and all of that. Like I'm maybe like 70% South and 30% international in my songs, because I want to be more relatable to the people of South. Because I know I might be from the eastern, but someone from the west or south, they might have lived similar uh, experiences that I've had in where I'm from. You know? So for me to be more relatable, it's more important. That's the first thing when I make songs. You know, I want to be more relatable. I focus on that. But whatever that I went through, maybe whatever it is, it can be betrayal, relationship. It can be home situation. Someone out there might have the same relatable, the same story. You understand? And when I put it on the song, I just have to make it more broad and more relatable. And trust me, there's someone out there that has a similar story like you and I. You know, it's just a matter of how you put the song.
So I think I'm gonna dissect it with the last two questions, man. So let me just say, what have been the most challenging journeys into the music as you're embarking into the music industry as a rising artist? And secondly, what advice can you give out there to the people as a word of the day, nje, before sivala si close each chapter njani?
Um, I, shit. Okay, I just, the word out there is lock in. Just lock in. Yeah, I understand. Just lock in, bro. You know, I come across videos on IG about J. Cole saying, when you're an artist, you have to be delusional. You have to see yourself as high as possibly as you can. That's true, my guy. Like, but the only way to see yourself as high as you can is to log in. Because the more you log in, as the more you find yourself as a human. And the more you find yourself as a human, the easier it gets for you to deliver a message out there. It's like MT never miss on a song. Why is that? It locks in. Yeah, I understand. So he finds himself in each and every song every fucking time. Sorry to show my dog. I'm you know me, bro. I'm a rapper and shit, so my behavior sometimes. Sorry, but yeah, like you have to. It's locking in, bro. You know, that's the thing I can tell people, bro. Locking in. I'm still learning too. You know, I'm still trying to lock in. Sometimes it's hard, like I said. Discipline to apply that, it's not easy, you know. But like I try each and every single time to lock in and make something, you know. Even like being live with you now, talking to you right now. You were a bit late because of me. That's because I was finishing a song that I was recording. I was so close. I was like, I have to make sure these ideas are there now. They put down, they finalized, and then I'm out of here. You know, I try to lock in as possibly as I can, and the difficulties that I've faced, bro. It's obviously getting the music in the radio and TV. You know, but that's not just the only. It's not only me that thinks that. There's an accumulation of rappers or creative that faces the having to access like the right resources, you know. But we're gonna get there. Yeah, we're gonna get there, bro. God got us. So we're gonna be glad, my God. And I appreciate you, my dog, for just having this conversation with me and me having this conversation with you. It's really an honor. I really fucks with Soweto. I need to pull up in Soweto again. I don't know what for this time.
Hmm. No, no, no. I mean, me, I'm available, my dog. If you want to pull up a Kasi, come through. Want to get you to the tour so that you mingle, get to know some few restaurants. Probably can have a launch this side and for a new project. You'll never know, my dog. You never know. So yeah, it was an honor having you when Papii Jami. It was really an honor, Jami. Thank you for sharing your story with your people and my people, and I hope it reaches out to the right ears. And thank you so much on a bit. Thank you.
New music soon. Don't forget, new music soon. Next month, June 27th. Mtanomuntu dropping. See you soon. I will, my dog.
Away. So. Yo, thank you for everybody who tuned in. If you haven't followed us, please do follow us for more exclusive episode here at the PHVPPY Central live show. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for asking the questions you've asked. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you to Mina South Africa. Thank you to Sword 980 and everybody who joined in. That was a beautiful interview with me, Happy LTD, and Papii Chvlo. Yeah, man. We are high, visual, passionate people, and young. So hashtag be happy. Make sure you go to all DSPs and go listen to Papii Chvlo's music. Just type in there Papii, Papii Chvlo, Papii Chvlo. And yeah, get to listen to his project. He's a dope artist. So man, start with the V, and the V stands for peace. Yeah.